ToMolly.
Welcome to Friends at Gameology, hosted by MoonlightCrew.com.
Reviews for science.
In 7 minutes or less.
The Grizzled is a co-op game we're going to be talking about, and is set in World War I. And so everyone has a character that they are, from the rules said that they're based in with real people, and so that's pretty cool. That fought in World War I. And so you're trying to get to the bottom of the peace deck before you get to the bottom of the memorial deck, because you all passed away. And that's the game. You're all working together, playing cards mostly, and trying to not match too many symbols. So let's just jump right into simplicity versus complexity.
I think this game is pretty simple. We've got two matching symbols right here. It's the background of the cards. They're both knight. If these are out on the table, neither of us can play another card that has a background with knight on it. Anytime you play three, the third one will lose you that round, and those cards get shuffled back into the deck you're trying to get rid of. So I mean, it's pretty simple in the rule set, and every time we've taught it to new people, they get it pretty quickly. It's just a matter of the complexity of the strategy, which we'll get into.
Yeah, I think this game is pretty simple. There are some timing things of, and it's some like, why would I want to pass? What does it mean to fail the mission? So there are some complexities there, but they're really on the back of there's a little thing.
Player aid.
There's a player aid here, and it goes through the 4 phases, and it briefly tells you what they are, and that's pretty much it. And so I think this game is pretty simple. You just can't have 3 matching symbols. So luck versus strategy.
This game is awfully lucky. There's 6 symbols, and you can't have any of them more than twice. And they just get dealt to you as they get dealt to you. And so what are you going to do? Well, something that could happen is you can get a hard knock. And a hard knock is when you have... Oh, great, you already have one. You have this wound. 4 of those will kill you. So, I mean, that's tough. And you have to play these cards out of your hand, or the game gets harder and harder as more cards get added to the piece deck, which makes it more difficult to deplete. So there's a lot of luck, but the strategy is here. When do you use your speeches? Speeches let you say a card, and then other players can discard that symbol. When you're trying to give away these rations, they say right and left on them, and whoever gets the most of those gets to get rid of hard knocks, or they get to get a good luck token back, which lets them remove something from the center. When do you play these traps? These traps bring another card that you don't know what it's going to be. It's random. Is it a knight? Oh, thank goodness it wasn't a knight, or else we would have lost. So how many cards do you say you want in each to deal out to each player in the beginning? That's all strategy. This game has a lot of strategy, a lot of choices, and those choices will make or break your chance for victory. They matter to the game, to the group winning the game. There's nothing frivolous in any of the choices you're making.
I think this game I do think there's quite a bit of luck, because I could just draw cards, and I only drew 2 cards, right? Let's say I only have 2 cards, and by the time it gets to me in a 5-player game, I can't play either, because 2 symbols of each of those are already out. And so that's luck. But then I withdraw, and maybe I plan to give this thing to Tom because he's a fear of bullets, so he's got a bullet in front of him. And so these things, this game is very difficult, by the way, too. But there is some strategy in you just have to keep your cards and put more cards from the memorial deck to the peace deck and hope that next time you can play them. So that there's strategy to mitigate that luck, and I think Tom covered most of it.
I don't know if I got most of it. There's still plenty of strategy.
What I wanted to say, I guess. But fun versus boring. I find this game to be fun. I find this game to be very difficult to win. I think we've won once.
We may have been playing wrong that time.
It's possible. And I won my first time playing. But it is, other than that, we haven't won. It's super difficult to win because, I mean, if you don't, 3 cards from this deck will always go on to here. And so and there could be more. There probably will be more. And if you say only 1 card per player, and so you're not even matching what's being put on the deck each time, like you're guaranteed to lose. So you say 2 per player, and then you've got all these cards. I mean, there's so much going on that it's against you, but I've had fun when I've played it. I don't know that the theme, I don't really see the theme in the symbols cards, but in the speeches I see the theme, and that's cool because you're getting everyone together, and I do think it's cool that it's based off real people.
So this game is super fun. When we've played it, we've typically played with new people, it's a new game, so we've played with a lot of our game groups, and 100% of them wanted to play it again. 100% of them groaned when we had to put it away for the night, and they had to go home. Like, oh, next time we'll play. They want to keep coming back, and possibly it's just because it's so difficult.
They want to win.
They want to win. They're like, now we know what to do. Let's play again. This game is fun. It's difficult and challenging, and that's what I want out of a co-op. It's always a letdown if the game is too easy, and this, in no way, is too easy.
No, it's not.
Board Game Geek rating, I would think for me, I'm looking at an 8 or a 9. It's a fun co-op. It's difficult. I would want to play pretty much any time. Although, I am the guy who says, no, it's time for bed. Let's put this away, and everyone groans. I'm the guy who makes that happen. What would you give it?
I think I would give it a 10 out of 10. I want to play until we win, and
You're
even then I want to play. I am one of those people.
I'm that guy.
Yeah, you're that guy. Ugh. So yeah, I think it's a super fun game. Always want to play. Every time we get to multiples of 500 subscribers, we give away a free glitter painting of your favorite geeky thing. So make sure to subscribe now on YouTube.
Could be you that wins.
The Grizzled. We've presented the evidence.
You be the judge.